Can I get a mic check? Mic check. Everybody in the chat, let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. What's good, Carla, Uni, Ashley, Mutt Mutt? Y'all let me know. Let me know. Sound is good? All right, thank you. Thank you, Uni. What's good, Coco? All right, I'm gonna drop this link. We're gonna wait on real quick while we wait for our guests. Safe ain't up here yet. We're gonna get one more song in. Shout out to everybody else who came in the chat.
In the city where anything is possible, something sinister is growing in power. A
All right, we're gonna cut that short because it was going in and out. It was showing my the Wi-Fi was. Oh, it was. I don't know. Some people was messing up, folks. Some people was good for. I don't know. I just cut it off. Cause Faith here anyway. What's going on, Faith?
Hey girls, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's good, Vonnie? My partner, Mr. Warner, Terry in the building, Miss Beverly, Rugal, Mimi, LTG. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to Isme, Felicia. Who else in the building? I think that's everybody. I think that's everybody. Appreciate everybody who came through. Oh shit, we got Rio in the building. What's good, Rio? It's always good to see you. All right. Well, this was supposed to go down last week, but yeah, that was my fault. Y'all can blame me. That was my fault. It didn't go down last week, but hey, we here today. What's good, Faith?
Just chilling like always. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you so much, girls, for having me tonight. I just want to speak my truth. This is a respond to the interview that was done. I think it's only fair that people hear both sides of the story. Okay.
You talking about the Truth Hurts interview, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, right.
Yeah. So I just wanted to respond. Since a lot of parties was interested in my life. But if you're gonna come out here, please tell the truth. So now I have an opportunity to speak. At first, I couldn't have an opportunity to respond to a lot of things that has been posted, things that has been said on YouTube due to the fact of the harassment. Okay, so I would like to clear this up. A lot of people didn't understand what happened, And so what happened was both cases was dismissed, okay, and it will come off both of our record, okay. So I will say that and get that out the way. There's other things that's going on as well, and I'll talk to you about that later. But I would like to share um, my life and what has transpired being with this party. Okay, I did hear the interview, and a lot of things that was said in the interview was lies. Okay, I'm also going to bring receipts, and I can give them to you. There's no problem of different audios where people were paid, um, and it was recorded and also put out here on the YouTube as well. And that would be the lady named Whitney. I have her recording as well as her sister recording as well. Okay, so she was paid. Things was rehearsed before a phone call was made to his allegedly sister. Okay, and I have that audio, and I will pass that audio. You will be able to play it as well. Okay.
Yeah, Faith got a bunch of stuff she gonna send over to me. Like she said, she got some audio recordings, basically of some people that JJ, or y'all know what we're talking about, uh tried to use against her, and like she just said, paid a woman to spread some lies. But Faith got a recording of them admitting to lying and getting paid to lie. So
Yes, I do. Also, her sister as well, by her number being used to communicate. I also have those screenshots, and I also have her sister admitting that Whitney did use her phone to do the contact. And also, I have evidence where she was paid as well. Mhm. So let's get into what actually took place. Can you hear me good, Gears?
is she cutting out the yards at me?
Is it me cutting out?
I'm not sure. I'm asking the chat. I gotta see. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me? You hear me now? Oh, she not cutting out. So that was you was good. You was good. It's me. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to do responding to Truth Hurt video for us the interview concern. We have to understand that we were in a relationship for a while, and the party never took care of me. Okay, so the party can't present any information where what I'm saying that he actually took care of me. I can present some information where I actually took care of you. And then I also heard, he wanted her to use another name, and she disrespected me on her panel by using that name. But you got to understand all of them over there together, so I understand that part. I would deal with that on my panel. But at the same time, um, we were together. A lot of things took place. Okay. No marriage is perfect. No relationship is perfect as well. Okay. There's a lot of things that I had to endure, especially finding out some information that I didn't know nothing about going into the relationship. Okay. So you got to keep in mind a lot of things that was going on with the individual. I never knew about it until later on when one of the ladies, mentioned it. And so I wasn't never there. Once I found out that, I left. Okay. I also have proof, and she's willing to come to YouTube as well to admit my best friend, Anna. She's willing to. I call her. I got in contact with his cousins to let them know, hey, this is what I heard. This is true. She did admit it was, and then I left. I never stayed in Memphis, Tennessee, after I found out. Now, people got to understand that at that particular time, both of us had lost our parents. Okay. I lost my father and he lost his mother. So both of us. So it wasn't like, due to the fact of that time, and then you met her, all this happened. No, that didn't go on like that. Okay. I was actually on my way back home to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Okay. And then that's when I met him. And then when I met him, yes, at that particular time, he did have an apartment, you know what I'm saying? And then some things kicked off with, my daughter and her baby daddy. And you know what I'm saying? You was listening and you heard it and you actually invited her. She didn't stay long at all. Okay. So we want to make sure that's perfectly clear as well, because I noticed that my kids and my grandkids are continue being mentioned out of this party mouth.
Right,
But
right. So let me just ask a couple questions about that, because that's something he been bringing up for a while now or whatever. So it when he say that when y'all first got together, your daughter moved in with y'all, that was true, but she wasn't there for that long, and it was due to some circumstances that she couldn't control, whatever.
yeah, her and her baby dad had some issues, and she came over to talk to me about them. And at that particular time, he was there, so he was basically saying, "You ain't got to be there. You can come." So he invited her. It's not like she just moved in. You
Right,
invited
right.
her, yeah. And she didn't even stay long. She wasn't even in. I think maybe like a week or two, and she was gone. Okay,
Wow, yeah, yeah. He
so
made it seem like y'all she was camped in there for a while, and like you said, he never said that he invited her, so that make it totally different too.
exactly. And then you have to remember at this particular time when this did happen, I still was not good with her being there with her children due to the fact because there was a roommate there. You understand what I'm saying? So there was a man that was staying there. Okay. And so we have to keep in mind, if you're gonna come out here and tell the truth, tell the whole truth. You were there with another gentleman and he was your roommate. Okay. And at that particular time when me and him was together, I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, comfortable by being there, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, that he was there and he know that. Okay. So I definitely wasn't comfortable by my daughter and her girls being there with another individual as well. Okay. So I just want to make sure that we clear that situation up. It
Mhm.
wasn't like she
It,
just
it,
stayed there for months and all this. No, that did not happen.
and is this the same roommate that I believe you had recorded uh back? I think this maybe a couple years ago.
No, that was like 2 years ago. No, that's
Yeah.
a whole different gentleman.
Oh, that's a different. Okay, okay. So
Mm-hmm.
he's had multiple roommates,
Mm-hmm.
not the independent. I always had my own two-bedroom apartment that he tried to portray.
Oh no,
Okay,
that never happened. Okay.
okay.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So keep in mind, it was a two-bedroom. He had a roommate that was staying there. The one that you're talking about, that was here. Okay, and that was a totally different person as well. And I have got in contact with him, and he's going to explain some things as well. So we're going to get all the way into a lot of lies that has been put out here. So we don't want nobody thinking somebody is harassing. We just trying to get the truth out. Okay. And there's a lot of lies here, a lot of them. So I can continue. So when it came to me being finding out what was going on with that party, I actually left. I never stayed. You know what I'm saying? To continue to stay with him, I left and I came home. And this is where, when I came home to a job, to my own place, in my own car. Okay. I was asked from the individual, even though we was communicating, I was still very hurt from the lies that he tried to say, but there was proof there. Okay. And so with that being said, I came home. And when I came home, I reside here and I never left. So I have always had my own. So the person can't provide where you took care of me. And you were saying that you was working at that particular time, you was actually getting your GED. Okay, when I first met you, you didn't have a job. So I want to make sure that we get that perfectly clear. You didn't have a job when I met you. You was going to school to get your GED. And I also have proof where you was going to school to get your GED as well. Okay. So keep in mind, you know what I'm saying? We talking, I'm hearing different things. I heard, you know, something that I shouldn't have heard. You know what I'm saying? It surprised me, it shocked me. I packed up and everything else, I left. And I immediately came home. I never returned back to Memphis at all. Okay. I never returned back to Memphis at that particular time. I came home to get myself together where I had support, you know what I'm saying, when it came to my friends that was in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Like I said, I can provide. When y'all found that 4201 Wilkesview Drive, when I came home, that's the apartment. It's on the 58 area, okay, which is a nice area. Okay, so that was where I resigned at, okay, and that's where I stayed at. And then that's when we was communicating and the party wanted to come home. Okay. So keep in mind, my place, my house, my job, full of furniture, you came and you followed me here. I never looked for him. I never said, hey, I'm going to go back. You know, we can try to work things out. No, I came home to get myself together because that was a hard pill for me to swallow. And still, I ain't swallowed it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you got
Uh-huh.
to keep in mind, I came home and I got myself together with a job. And then when you got to here, I wound up getting you a job. Okay. So don't make it seem like you just really took care of me. No, you did not. Because I didn't even resign in your house a good 5, 6 months after I found out the truth. Okay. Yes, you were working, you know what I'm saying, at the chemical place, not long. Yes, went over to Skippy's, not long. Okay. Before it's taking care of me, and I always had this and I always had that. That is not true. Now, what you had before me, I can't speak on that, but I can speak on what you had while you was with me. Okay. So it's never been 2 and 3 and 4 jobs. That never occurred. Okay. But for you to pretend like you didn't did all this and you this excellent, you know what I'm saying, party, and you really took care of responsibilities and all that type of stuff, you can't never prove that. But I can prove it. Okay. So it went from me staying at 4201 Wilkesview Drive. Okay. That was the apartment that was showed. Okay. That's where I resigned at that particular time. And it was a 2 bedroom. I always keep a 2 bedroom just in case anything was to happen to any one of my kids. Okay, so you're not gonna find faith in a 1 bedroom. You are gonna always find faith in a 2 bedroom, just in case anything happened. My kids will always be able to come home. Period. Okay, I can prove that as well. So keep in mind, I did, get him a job and he started working, da 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 da. So no one never put me in a truck. I had a truck before you came. Okay. And what I did was I upgraded after I got through paying for it and got another truck. Okay. So that was a lie. That never happened. So you got any more questions, gears, before I continue?
Um, I think you're good. You can continue.
Okay. So that never happened. Okay. So things did kick off between both parties. Okay. I can't stand the hollering and fussing and the cussing constantly all the time. I did bring a lot of proof out here where things was going on in the house. Okay. I did drop some recordings of that as well. So people can understand it wasn't all about faith. Okay, you can't be in a relationship and just blame one party. Okay, and I see that that has went on out here in the YouTube streets. No, so me, if you hollering and fussing and cussing, I'm gonna buck you because I'm not used to that. I'm gonna let you know you would not do me like that, regardless of how you feel and what you thinking. Okay. So was I wrong for bucking? I don't think so. Not if you hollering and screaming and cussing. No, because I won't be treated like that. And I have said this numerous and numerous and numerous of times to this individual. Okay. Now, the person has showed. anger problems and different things that has went on, because you can tell when he go after people. So imagine being in the household with this party. Okay, just imagine, and I'm gonna leave it right there. So
Yeah, I,
let's
I can only imagine that for real, dude.
yeah.
I mean, when y'all first fell out and it spilled on the YouTube and all that shit, the nigga was claiming that we was mad that he was getting a divorce from you, and that's all he wanted was the divorce and all that shit. But how do that explain how you just constantly keep attacking any and everybody, and not just the people on YouTube, they kids, they loved ones, they deceased ones, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He just he going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
And then on top of what she this she
So we're gonna
and then on
continue.
top of that,
Go
the
ahead.
fact that he going around doing interviews and shit, trying to paint himself as the good guy and the victim in a relationship that almost spanned 10 years. You ain't do no wrong. That sounds like a bitch nigga to me, a crybaby bitch nigga. And yeah, you don't get no respect.
So after he resigned here, also we wind up moving. Okay. And we also, that's when y'all, when we was docs or whatever, and that's when you found the place on Bel Air. Remember? Bel Air is where resigned as well. Keep in mind there was a two-bedroom as well, just in case something happened. My kids always say. So you can't go and get anything where you took care of faith. I can provide every place that we have stayed since you came here. You understand what I'm saying? Every place. So keep in mind that. And then, things happen and you went your way and I went mine. You know what I'm saying? And you wind up getting your own place. Okay? Keep in mind that was your own place. I didn't have a problem or issue with it at all because I wasn't there. And where I was very comfortable. Okay. Keep in mind, if I was doing all these things that you portraying that I'm doing or have done, why were you chasing me? Make that make sense. I'm going to wait. If I was this person, this crack person, did all this other type of stuff, why was you chasing me? Because you can't provide where I was chasing or even bothering you, but I can provide where you was chasing me.
Mm.
You got to keep in mind. Think about it. If all this was going on that you portrayed that was going on, can you provide it? With me providing a place to stay with lights and water on in my name, okay? Internet in my name, phone bills in my name, truck in my name. But I supposed to be doing all this and that. Make it make sense. I'm still gonna wait, okay? But let's go a little further. Remember, you had your own. I was very comfortable where I was, okay? Very comfortable. Keep in mind that it was a report that was done on me saying I broke into a house and you couldn't provide that. That's why I never went to jail on that because I never did that. Okay?
Damn, I forgot about that when he said you broke in his apartment and stole his weed, his
Yeah.
ID, his what do he say? His
Money, laptop,
yeah, his
all that.
money, laptop, yeah.
I never did that. I never did that. Okay? I never broke into nobody's house. First of all, let's get that straight. Okay? So keep in mind that was done on me. The police got in contact with me. I proved everything to the police officer and he dismissed it. Okay? So I wasn't never charged with that. Okay? Keep in mind that my mom, you know what I'm saying, my son, me and other people on this internet has been recorded and put out here by this individual as well. Okay. Now, keep in mind that was something that happened to me when I was young, and I did confront my mom and also with the other party as well. And when I confronted both of them, it wasn't nothing like the audio. Now, I need for you to tell me I'm lying, and I can send it to Gears as well. Okay. I just want to make sure that was cleared up as well. Okay. So we're going to move on a little further. Okay. We're going to move on a little further. Then You had your place. Hey, whatever happened at your place, hey, it happened at your place. I didn't stay long. I was only visiting you. Okay? My name was never on the lease. Just like your name was never on my leases. For what? You have not showed me anything, so why would I put your name on the lease? None of them. Let's get into it.
Yeah,
Okay? If
real
you
quick,
broke,
didn't he say recently that he didn't know that his name wasn't on the lease or something like that?
he knew.
Which, yeah, exactly. You gotta know anybody who has applied for their own apartment or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know if you on the lease or not. Anybody grown who's staying in that motherfucker gonna know if they on the lease or not because you got to provide your information. But go ahead.
Exactly. So if I already had my place and was established before you got here, and as we moved to a better location for, you know what I'm saying, closer to our jobs or whatever, then why you didn't know? You did know. I refused to put you on there due to the fact because a lot of things that you was continue to do. And I said I was not gonna put you on there. So this is what I don't understand, girls. You got to make it make sense. Okay? Stop lying, just tell the truth. Hey, I was with her. Yeah, she provided, she did this, she did that, but you never had a car since I met you.
Damn.
Never. I never seen you have your own shit. Okay. I have always had a vehicle, always had one.
Now
Okay.
let me ask you this real quick because I remember back when y'all was together or whatever, and during one of y'all lives, he put up an old picture and he had like a black Benz in the picture. Well, was that actually his car or was that before y'all was together? So it could have been his or whatever, but you know.
I'm going to say it again. Listen to me, girls.
Uh,
The person never had a car. Okay. Can't provide no information, no nothing saying that the individual has had a car in the last 10 years. Okay? I can. Hmm. I can provide everything that you need me to provide, and I will. I told you that.
and I
Okay?
would just
So
say this: I still don't think he got a car. He over there driving soccer mom car.
go ahead. I can't hear you, Gears. You're going in and out.
You can't hear me?
I can
Damn.
hear you now.
All right. No, I was saying, I still don't think he got a car, even though he go live from time to time in that soccer mom car, soccer mom van and shit.
This is my thing. If you got one, provide it. So you say. But guess what? I agree with you on that as well.
Hey, I
Okay.
know one thing. If I had me a whip, I'd be showing that motherfucker off rather than showing them weak ass clothes and outfits up.
So, and this is another thing. You have to remember that there was clothes and there was a lot of things that was bought, you know, while the individuals was with me. I ain't seen nothing new, to be honest. The things that I done seen on different people's page, I'm like, oh, that he been had that. Oh, that's old. Or he ordered that offline. Or I can identify everything. Jerseys, all that. That shit old. Okay. Don't come out here flogging like you just really got it going on because half of the shit that people see or I see on people videos, I'm like, oh, that's old. I remember when that was ordered. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you what website that come off of. I can tell you that was from Amazon. I can provide the truth.
Give us the whole rundown, huh? Nigga out here flexing with the old clothes. He ain't even upgraded since he left you. That's crazy.
I ain't seen nothing, from the pictures, because I'm always go look at y'all shit. You was straight drop shit. So the pictures I see, I'm like, oh, I remember that. That was ordered. Oh, I could tell you where them jeans came from and that came from. And I remember buying that and that and that now. Come on now. Don't
Hey,
do it.
I ain't gonna lie, right? For as much as he like to just drop, it seemed like he tried to dress like the nigga type shit. As far as like the jerseys and shit like that, that's Drop been doing that since he been on this motherfucker. So
But you got to remember, we started wearing jerseys last summer. Remember? Remember when we came out with the jerseys, the Memphis jerseys? Now that's where them same jerseys come from, honey. Same on the same website. Like I said, I can provide all of that. I ain't seen nothing new compared to the pictures that people been posting because I don't watch that motherfucker. Okay, but from what I see, I can tell you that's been in the bag. That was in a cart. That was ordered. You know what I'm saying? That
It was in
jersey came.
it was in
That shit was in a cart too.
the yeah.
Them polos, I can tell you where them polos come from. Oh, them polos come from Macy's. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you just really going to the real polo store. Because guess what? We don't have a real one here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Okay? So a lot of the polos are, what I'm saying, ordered from different stores before. It's the big face, the big mans and all that. You got to go outside you know what I'm saying, Chattanooga to even get that. Trust me and believe me on that. Okay. So we're gonna continue so people can really understand. Okay, so he had his. I was comfortable where I was. I didn't have no issue. You know what I'm saying? After the report was done on me, I stopped conversating with him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to have nothing else to do with him. I also said that. Texas was still coming to my phone. Threats were still coming to my phone as well. And all of a sudden, I need you, da 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 da. Y'all remember the person did a live saying, hey, my wife came over here and brought me some money and brought me a laptop. Y'all remember that? You know what I'm saying? Came to my job and did this and that. But if I was this type of person, keep in mind the whole time, you understand? Y'all to think about it, the whole time you uplifted me like a motherfucker was out when I was on this YouTube with that party at that time. It's always, yeah, my wife bought me this, my wife did this, my wife did that. Okay. But now, since you know what I'm saying, you one place and I'm another, I'm fine with that. I dismiss you. So when I dismiss you, that means I didn't want to have nothing else to do with you. So whatever you do in your life, that's what you do in your life. Only thing I ask you to do is leave me the fuck alone. Okay. But I didn't like how it was done, Gears. Okay. And the police report was out here about why that individual was arrested, but nobody never seen my report and why I was arrested. Okay. And that shit, when I seen that, I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of lies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a whole lot of lies, but the community never seen that. But, it was threatening, you know what I'm saying, collar, you know what I'm saying, not to show up in court and, threatening straight drop because I use only a clip. This man ain't talked to nobody. He didn't even know I used the clip. He sent it to me. He showed it. Okay. And I used that clip only. Okay. When it came to Carla, you got to understand things was done to her as well for it's threatening her kids, her family, and also herself. Okay. But nobody never seen Faith report and why Faith was arrested. You want to get into it, Gears?
Let's get into it. Hold on. Let me get that ready to pull up. We can get into that right now. All right, hold on. Let me share it real quick. All right, y'all. We finna get into this police report that JJ put in on Faith, lying like a motherfucker just to get his own wife or ex-wife, however you want to say it,
X.
locked up. Hold on. Click that. All right, should be up now. Hold on, let me make it like this. Let me zoom in. Hopefully that ain't. Let me know if y'all can see that good in the chat. Drop some ones in the chat if y'all can see that good. You still hear me clear?
I can hear you.
Okay. What's good, Bam? Shout out to everybody else who came in the chat. Drop, King James, Bam, Mama Cynthia, my sis Kui in the building. What's good, Kui? All right, we could everybody said they see it. All right. So you want me to just
Go
read
ahead.
it? You
Mm-hmm.
want me to read it, then you want me
Yeah, go ahead.
just tell me to stop if you want to break something down or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Like I said, this is the police report that JJ put on Faith, lying and bitching like a whole ass nigga just to get his own wife locked up. All right. On 5/30/2022 at 23:05 hours, Officer S. Hassan responded to a harassment. Hold on, to a harassment all others at blank 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 address. All right. Upon arrival, I spoke with Mr. James Edward Robinson. You don't say Edward in there, but we gonna put that Edward in for your ass, nigga. Uh, Mr. Robinson stated that his ex-wife Shirley Robinson was harassing him. Just that right there, nigga. You's a hoe.
I was just gonna say, stop right there. When? When did I do this? When? I never did this to this individual. But continue.
All right. Mr. Robinson stated that he and Miss Robinson separated about 5 months ago, and he has been going through the divorce paperwork. Mr. Robinson stated that since they separated, his ex-wife has been calling his workplace.
Hold on. Hold on. Stop right there, girls.
Yeah.
He stated, not no facts. He stated that I have been calling the workplace. The only time, and I said this to the judge and also out here, that when my children was threatened, that's the only time. I haven't been looking for you. I wasn't calling your job. There was another lie. But let's continue, Gears.
All right. Mr. Robinson stated that since they separated, his ex-wife has been calling his workplace Volkswagen and making up lies about him,
Hold
which
on. Stop right there. What? Volkswagen? Hold on for a minute. Volkswagen? You ain't worked for Volkswagen in years. So that was a lie.
mm,
It ain't like you worked for Volkswagen this year. This happened this year. But you stated that. And that was a lie. You never worked for Volkswagen that I was calling up there trying to get you fired at anything. You couldn't prove that either. But continue, Gears.
mm. So just to make this clear, a nigga is lying on a police report that Faith was calling a job that he hadn't worked at for years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh ass nigga. All right, let's continue though. And making up lies about him, which caused him to be fired from his job. Mr. Robinson stated that Ms. Robinson kept harassing him even after he got fired.
Hold
He
on. Hold on, girls. Pump your brakes for just 1 minute. Wait a minute. How could I get you fired from that job when you was already fired 2 years ago? And at that particular time, we were together. So how can I get you fired from that job and you still remain in the household? Make it make sense.
mm, make it.
Okay? Make it make sense. Huh? So you mean to tell me out of all this time you never came out here and said you work for Volkswagen and all this other type of stuff? No, you didn't, because you haven't worked there in a while. So how did I ever get you fired from that job?
This
Another
nigga
lie.
was this nigga was even lying to the police trying to make himself look good. Like, yeah, officer, I work for motherfucking Volkswagen, fool. You know what I'm saying? I was making good money, man, for real, fool.
Never
Stupid.
happened. I never did that. But okay, continue.
That's crazy. All right, I lost my spot. Where we at? Mr. Robinson stated that Ms. Robinson kept harassing him even after he got fired. He stated that she has been calling his current job spare time and Captain D's.
Hold
And also,
on.
you got it.
I never called Captain D's. I don't have a reason to. And I'm gonna say it again. I only called spare time when my kid's life was threatened. Okay? That's it. You do not interest me. I don't have any reason to get in contact with you up under no circumstances. Period. Continue. Yours.
All right. And also made up lies about him. Mr. Robinson stated that he had already talked to his work managers and advised them of the situation. Additionally, Mr. Robinson stated that Miss Robinson was making videos on YouTube talking about he should not be trusted. You shouldn't, nigga.
Hold on. Hold on. I was making videos saying that you shouldn't be trusted. But you never told the truth about how you were on YouTube and what you were doing along with your posse. Okay? But we're going to get into that too. Go ahead, Gears.
All right. Where we at? Where we at? Was making videos on YouTube talking about he should not be trusted. Well, Nick, well, real quick, nigga, you was lying in this motherfucking police report. They shouldn't have trusted your ass either, nigga. The fuck? But Mr. Robinson also advised that she got a hold of his old phone and found out where he was working.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I need y'all to make that make sense. I got a hold to his old phone, okay? And I found out where he was working. You said I got you fired from the other job. Then you said I was calling your recent job. Make it make sense, Gears.
This nigga's just making up all type
So
of shit.
how did I get to your old phone and find out where you stayed at when you stated before that I was calling your recent jobs? You named them in the report.
Facts.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
All right. Mr. Robinson stated that she was calling his cell phone multiple times and he never answered.
Hold on. Can't prove that either. Can't prove that. Because I never, ever called your phone at all. I dismiss you, so I didn't have a reason to. But continue, Kira. No proof of that either.
All right. Instead, he blocked her number.
That's a lie.
You want to add anything? You lied
That's
about
a
that?
lie. I don't have a reason to call. For what reason?
Right.
At all. You don't have to block me because I ain't calling anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But your ass was blocked. But continue, girls. That's a lie. This whole police report is a lie. Lies. Go ahead, ears.
He also stated that he does not reply to any.
Mm.
He stated that he does not reply to any social media
Listen,
posts.
listen, y'all. Listen what he said. He don't reply to what?
He does not reply to any social media post that Miss Robinson posts, nor does he
Ooh.
reply to any text or call she makes.
Now, the community should know if you was replying. So you act like I was just on this social media just dragging and dogging you, and you wasn't saying anything at all. And you didn't make any videos. You didn't talk about me. You didn't drag me along with your little posse over there. Let's keep it real. It was lies.
Everybody in this community know that right there, out of all things, is a motherfucking lie. And it's crazy that he got you locked up with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is wild.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a husband getting his wife lying on her like this just to get her locked up. Crazy.
Go ahead, dear.
Continue. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Where we at? Where we at?
He said that he
Wanted to
wasn't
get a
responding
temporary.
to. Go ahead.
Mr. Robinson stated that he wanted to get a temporary order of protection and he wanted the police to support his request for TPO.
Okay, so why would you get a temporary protection order when I wasn't bothering you at all? I was not bothering you at all. So why would you even want that? But you wanted the police to help you get an order of protection. That's what you said. That's what the police wrote in this report. But you have went up there 5 and 6 times trying to get this order of protection against me. For what reason? I wasn't harassing you. I wasn't bothering you. I wasn't calling your jobs. I wasn't looking for you. I wasn't texting your phone. I wasn't calling your phone. Lies. Continue, gears.
All right. Mr. Robinson showed me a video on YouTube where Miss Robinson had his picture in the video and was talking about him.
So he showed the officer a picture of me talking about him, but he never stated to the officer all the things that he done to me. I need you to make it make sense. So to me, you was trying to play the victim game. Okay?
Yeah, that's a fact. He definitely painted himself as a victim. He uh just sitting there and taking your attacks and harassment and all that shit. When we all, like I said, everybody in this live right now know this nigga was on this motherfucker talking, sending threats towards her, her kids, other people and their kids, all type of shit.
Exactly. And then when I come out to respond, now I'm getting hit with a harassment warrant, which I never was harassing you at all. Can you hear me, dears?
This is wild because I think I was cutting out. You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. All right, let's keep it going. Where we at? Where we at? Mr. Robinson advised that there had where police were called. Want to say anything to that?
I couldn't hear you. You went out.
Oh, okay. I'm good now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He stated that he moved. Oh, that's the wrong one. Mr. Robinson advised that there had been a lot of issues between them where police were called.
Has been a lot of issues. There
Yeah,
has been a lot of issues. It was a lot of issues. It was. On to advise you, just believe. That's it. You can continue.
all right. He stated that he had moved to the Motel 6. This nigga moved to the he stated that he moved to the Motel 6 to be away from Ms. Robinson, but she is still trying to cause him problems. Now,
How?
now let me ask you this real quick before you what's the name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you put that nigga out and he had no other choice but to go to the Motel 6 with his goddamn cart?
He didn't have no other choice to do whatever he needed to do. So how was you trying? How was I, me personally, trying you avoid me? You moved out to go somewhere else to get away from me. No, you didn't have no other choice. Continue, Gears.
All right. Where we at? Mr. Robinson advised that he talked to a police officer. He did not give me the officer's name, and the officer told him to call the 911. Robinson kept harassing him. Damn.
How? And that's because of what you stated on this police report. And that's why they felt like it's harassing. Caused you to lose your job. That's what you said. Calling your phone. That was a lie. Texting. You had to block me. That was a lie. Trying to get in contact with you. No, sir. All these things that's on this report is lies. And so when you go to them and you say these things, they thinking that a person is harassing them for real. And none of this took place. I never caused you no job. Period. Are you listening? Never. The whole time. I got it. The whole time. Never did that. Never went looking for you. Never drove and trying to find you. No, I didn't do none of these things since we've been separated. Since you've been wherever you at and where I'm at, I never did none of these things to you. But they was all lies compared to my report. Continue, Gears.
All right. Hey y'all, it's about to get real interesting right now with this next shit that I'm about to read, right? So just hold on. Niggas in here trolling and shit. Gotta get them out of here. Somebody mad. But yeah. Just think about all that shit he was talking about Carla and Drop saying that they made they was witnesses for Faith and shit, and how they ain't show up for court and they left Faith hanging and all that shit, yada yada yada, talking about Drop made statements, all that shit. Watch this shit. All right. So I then spoke with three parties, right? So the police ain't just speak to Edward, right? The police ain't just speak to Edward. They spoke with three parties. They spoke with Miss Keziah Servilian. I don't know. I think that's how you say that.
That
Mr.
would be that, baby.
That would be
Okay.
Za, baby, y'all. All right.
Mm-hmm.
They're that's where the Za come from. The Zaya, Keziah, and
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Shannon Hill. That would be the husband of the very next party, Miss Cynthia Hill.
Mm-hmm.
So all
Mm-hmm.
that shit that nigga was talking about, people about dropping Carla, when he had motherfuckers from YouTube being his witnesses and making statements in his favor to get his own wife locked up.
Exactly. So these were the witnesses. Okay. All three of them was on the phone. Evidently, he must have put it on speakerphone. He asked them for their name. They gave them their name, and they verified the things that he was saying on this police report. So they was behind it as well. Make it make sense. Okay? You all verified, but y'all were the main ones that was out here doing the dragging and talking mess as well. But y'all were witnesses, but y'all never came to court as well. Okay? Neither date. But you were so concerned about Drop and Carla. Okay? I didn't need them. I used the clip only when it came to straight drop. And I came out here several times and said the same thing about Carla. Okay? But they were witnesses. So they were behind this too as being witnesses. You can continue. And it's going to tell you, they witnesses.
Damn it, man.
Witnesses to what he put on this police report. So they verified that I was doing these things. And I was not. Yeah.
So
They,
so so two women who you used to be cool with validated his lie on an official police report,
his lies.
and they lied on an official police report.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Sure did. Because at the time when the Volkswagen thing, I wasn't even cool with neither one of them. They didn't even know nothing about that.
Right. So,
Okay.
right. So how could they attest to anything about you getting him fired from Volkswagen? That's crazy.
Exactly. And for us being on social media and things that I was supposed to been doing, and he never responded, and all this other type of stuff, like he wasn't on social media doing the things to me, calling him. So they verify all of this That's why they are witnesses to the fact of what he were saying. Okay? We're responding to the police report that was put out here on me. So we're just responding back to it of the police report that was put out here, you know what I'm saying, against me, along with the lies that was told on Truth Hurt Panel. We have that right to respond. I have that right to respond. Okay, go ahead, yours.
Can I ask you something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
What do did you do anything to Cynthia or Zai for them to be doing something like this against you?
No. I never, even when it came to other women, I never ever talked dog Cynthia, drag Cynthia, or nothing. Even when it came to Zy Baby, I never did. Even when I was on your panel last time, remember I said I'm gonna give Zy Baby her money until she came out here calling me bitches and hoes, and I told her to take me to court. Other than that, I never did anything hateful to them in order for them to do some shit like this to me. Okay, never. They can't even bring out no proof that I did anything to them besides them $40 she keep out and about and what's that baby. But to hurt her and put her in jail, to hurt her career or take her from her family or her children, I never did none of that to neither one of them. I can understand, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the other part, because he's just bitter. Okay? And at that time he's seeking revenge. So if I'm gonna do anything I can to put her in jail. Okay? That's what was going on. But I ain't never did nothing to him for him to even do some shit like that. But it's cool. I see you. Okay? I really see you, but they can't come out here and never ever say and bring the proof when you come. Okay? Never did anything to them to hurt them, to take them from their children or grandkids. Never.
Yeah, it's just crazy to me to see the. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right, yeah, my shit tweaking. But damn, what was I about to say? Um,
You said it's crazy for them to what? Breaking up gears.
you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
All
Hmm.
right. Um,
You were saying it was crazy for them to what?
I'm trying to think exactly what I was about to say. Fuck it. If it come to me, I'll say it. We
But
can.
yeah, I can't believe that they was behind, this. But then it makes me go back. I'm sorry to say, but it makes me go back to realize what Myra said. He said y'all was behind a lot of stuff. Okay, so it's true because you all was behind this. Why at this particular time when this was made on me, full of lies, that y'all supposed to be the witness to verify all these things that he's saying is true when it's not?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. What I was finna say before, I was finna say it's crazy the women who was cool with you and riding for you when y'all was both together. It's crazy how somehow they chose his side over yours. You know what I'm saying? I would expect the woman to gravitate towards the woman who going through something with the man, you know what I'm saying? Now I would understand if it was obvious that you was the issue, but it's clearly him who's the issue. So I feel it's it's something weird going on with specifically them two, Zai and Cynthia, that they riding so hard for dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, when it all boiled down at the end of the day, just like I said, and I'm gonna say it again, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of the situation, it's foul as fuck. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? I can't even digest this shit right here. If you don't like me, you don't like me. Before it's trying to get me locked up for somebody else, that's foul. Okay? Foul as fuck. When people was reaching out to me, girls, and was telling me things that was going on and the party was doing to other people and other people's children, I told them the best thing for them to do is just do a report and get in contact with Chattanooga. That's it. But not trying to get you locked up. You're gonna do that on your own because you're gonna keep coming out here bothering and harassing other people and their children. Okay? But I'm just gonna sit down one day and think of some shit, you know what I'm saying, to get somebody locked up for what? For what reason? I'm still trying to figure it out. Because
Yeah,
everything that was on my police report was facts and truth. Okay? And I had the proof to prove it. So whoever this person was, this officer was, took in consideration of what he was saying. Like I was calling his job, I was harassing him, I was bothering him, I was calling his cell phone, I got him fired from his job, I'm calling a recent job, and all this other type of shit. Come on now, make it make sense. I never did none of those things. Never. And y'all supported it. Y'all was witness to what he was saying. And
facts.
remember, I'm gonna be there to make sure, bitch, da 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 da. This is all this coming out your mouth, but nobody never showed up. Nobody. I was asked from several people, and I said no, I'm good. So you got to keep in mind what's really the problem. Okay, is the problem that Faith came out here and said what she had to say, and you said what you had to say. You've been saying it. You've been going to other people talking about the relationship. This not the first time. This not the second time, third time, fourth time, or fifth time. Let's think
Facts.
about all the people.
That's true. This shit go back
Okay?
goddamn 3-4 years. He been doing this shit.
Let's think about it. You've been doing this, but you never told the truth about how you've been on social media, that you had a channel, who you was connected with, what y'all was doing. You never told them none of this. So they had no idea whatsoever about the person having a page and the person that he listed as witnesses, that they was attacking Faith as well. They never knew. See,
That's a
never.
that's a that's a good point. That his witnesses, his two out of three witnesses was involved in him harassing you as well. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why you all didn't show up. Because I was waiting on you all to show up. I sure was. I was waiting. I knew that you wasn't, but just in case, I still was waiting. And I knew that that wasn't going to happen, no matter what a person come out here and say. Okay, I knew that that wasn't going to happen. Ain't nobody for to come all the way from where y'all stay just to come down here and plead a case when you already, you know what I'm saying, verified the things that were said. But when it came to my witnesses and other people, they did ask. Okay, if I needed them, I'd be there for you, Faith. But y'all didn't show up as well. And my witness was being drugged constantly. And a clip that was used, drop was being drugged constantly for a clip that came out of your mouth that can verify the threats. See, that's totally different than what's on this report. Period. Anything else, girl? It pisses me off.
I think I'm gonna keep on reading. We
Go
got
ahead.
got a little more left. Um, I'm just going ahead and start from the top. I then spoke with three parties: Miss Keziah, Mr. Shannon Hill, and Miss Cynthia Hill via cell phone. All three parties stated that Miss Robinson has been harassing Mr. Robinson ever since they broke up. Wow.
I've been harassing. but y'all couldn't even prove how I was. But y'all never stated the things that you all was doing along with him to me. You never stated that, but you hurry up and took down a lot of videos, but they was already screen recorded. You understand? But you couldn't show it. But it was fine for y'all to come out here and do the things that y'all did to me along with him. Like I said, they never knew that he had social media. So actually, when I was talking to the officer, she was like, basically, so did he tell the officer that he had a social media and how he was coming out here and how he was saying things back to you and all this other type of stuff? No, no. Because in that case, by his hearsay, a warrant would be issued. You have the right to say what you want to say on social media. Everybody has a right of freedom of speech. Okay? But lies to get someone locked up years, that's fucked up. Real talk.
Yeah, I've been mad as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
I was, my sister and them know, I was very, very hot. Very hot. And at that particular time, I couldn't come out here and show nothing. Okay? Nothing. So it's not that you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to. I couldn't
Right.
because of what he said in the police report about social media.
Uh-huh.
You understand what I'm saying? So they
Yeah.
were saying, okay, don't come out here mentioning his full name until after this is over. Then you have the right to explain to what actually took place. So no one is harassing. We're just explaining this police report and why I got locked up. And also replying back to the live that was the interview was done as well. I just need to make sure that we get that perfectly clear. Because other people take it another way. You understand what I'm saying here?
Yep. I
Okay.
hear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. You played it smart. When you dealing with a nigga like this,
Going in and out, girls.
best bet to do. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. I don't know why my shit keep doing that randomly. But yeah, like I was saying, it's best to play it smart with a line ass police ass nigga like this. But yeah, they advised me that this was not the first time where Miss Robinson had been making videos on YouTube talking about how Mr. Robinson was a liar. Wow. That's crazy. This whole police report is lies.
Yeah.
I also spoke with the manager at Spare Time, who advised me that Mr. Robinson had already informed him about the situation and how his ex-wife was calling his workplace. The manager stated that he was not aware of the situation since he was new. He also stated that he was going to ask other managers about Mr. Robinson's situation.
Now, keep in mind, he was not even advised, even if he was new. Anything that happens to any employee anywhere, you will advise other managers. But he would speak to, other managers about it, but he could not verify that.
Right.
Okay? Because I never call, his job constantly. For what reason? I said when my children was threatened that I did call to let the manager know that my kid has been threatened. That's the only time. Why would I get in contact with you or your job or anything about you? For what? We still waiting. Sounds good, a lot of things that was put out here, but it's not.
Man, they ass probably all three of they ass probably sat on the phone just making up this whole shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And let me say this too. Cynthia, did you have your husband live for the police report too? Because I can't speak to if your husband be watching this shit or not, but I'm pretty sure he don't know about if exactly what happened when the breakup first happened and all that shit. So that right there got to be a lie too. So it's like Cynthia used her own husband to lie on the police report too, just to I guess add another witness. You know what I'm saying? Make it sound a little better type shit. I don't know.
Hmm. So you got to keep in mind what the officer said. He spoke to them. It was a three-way call. So that means that it was him, Cynthia, and also Side Baby and her husband present. That's why their names are there. Okay. So that means that he spoke to them individually in order for their names to be on the report. Okay. That's why you never seen Drop name as a witness, because she never spoke to Drop. She only spoke
Exactly.
to Carla. Make it make sense.
I wish I had some sound effects. I would have dropped the bomb right there. Thank you, Faye. Because like you just said, this nigga been doing all that lying and whining, crying and bitching, talking about Drop was a witness because the 1869, which is his YouTube channel, was in Faith's police report. When it was only in the police report to note that a video from the 1869 channel was used. Not that
Exactly.
Drop had made a statement. If Drop had made a statement, you would see his name, like you see Zah Baby, like you see Cynthia name, and like you see Cynthia husband name in this report. Thank you for saying that.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why you never seen his name, because they never did speak to him. They only spoke with Carla. That's why Carla's name was there as a witness. Straight drop video was only used only. He didn't have anything to do with it. And actually, Carla didn't have anything to do with my police report as well. Okay. But she had been threatened. Also, her family has been threatened as well. Okay. That's why she was a witness. And that's why she went to her local police department and made reports as well. And that's why that was recorded as well, so people can understand exactly what was going on and what was taking place. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, all of them was behind this as well, verifying this report. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure that this was put out here, because my report was put out here against the other party and was going after other people, telling them they have to be here and all that other type of stuff. No, they did not. Okay. But no one never ever seen what was done to me. Okay. This is not the first time. Okay. This is the second time, for his police reports being filed on me. The other one, like I said, was we said I broke in the house. That was a lie. It wasn't enough evidence. He asked me to prove different things. I proved different things. He asked me, can I provide where I help pay, rent? I provided that. He asked me, do I have any proof about the laptop? I provided that as well. Okay. If nothing else, anything else he was talking about, he didn't have any proof on that, and I didn't have to provide that. I provided what the officer asked me to provide with, and he notified me and said, "Hey, I'm dismissing this. There's no evidence of this at all." Okay. The witness, which was the roommate at that time, also verified it as well. Okay. So that's why I never went to jail for breaking in his house, so he said, which was nice. Okay.
All right. Let's finish this on up. I went to Captain D's to speak to the managers. I was able to speak to the managers since they were. My bad. I wasn't able to speak to the managers since they were not at the restaurant. Additionally, the restaurant staff did not have a phone number or any way to contact the managers. What
Hold
the?
on. Hold on. So if I was calling current jobs, come on, we got to go back to the reports. If I was calling current jobs, what did it say?
It
Do
said
not have a phone.
it did not have a phone number or any way
Huh?
to contact.
So wait, how the hell was I was the officer? So you mean to say about all these people that work there?
You had the number.
I had the main number. Hell no. Is you serious right now?
The old employees ain't got the number, but you had it.
So I had the corporate number that I can get in contact and that I can bother somebody. That I'm real serious. Think about it. It said they had no. That's what the police report said.
The police. The police couldn't even get the number. What the fuck?
So you mean to say, but they didn't have a phone there, and they didn't have no way of getting in contact with the manager? Make it make sense. I'm still waiting. Girl, I've been waiting on this ever since this was done to me. None of it makes sense. So you mean to tell me this place, this business, don't have a phone, and these people that work there don't have a way to get in contact with managers in case anything happened or anything like that? Come on now.
Where the fuck is this nigga working at, man?
Shit.
This nigga working at the hole in the wall, man. What the fuck going on?
This shit don't make no sense. But it happened. Community. This is the report that was done on me. Okay?
And to end it off, after all them lies y'all just heard, y'all, this is to end it off right here. Police were able to obtain a warrant for Mrs. Robinson's arrest. Nothing further at this time.
Nothing further.
All that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
He was able to obtain a warrant.
For what?
Damn.
This police report, all the things that's on here is not true. And that's why I feel like it's only fair that you brought your legal documentation out here to show it, that I never did that to you. And it's only fair that people see exactly what was done to me. And also the parties that was involved. Okay? That part. So yeah, girl, that was fucked up. But it's all good. You know, it's all good.
Damn, man. What y'all think about this police report in the chat, man? This right here. Coming from a
going in and out, girl.
All right, I'm finna refresh, or I might come back on my phone. I don't know why I keep doing that. It seems like every time I get to talking to do that. But coming from a nigga who do all that gangster talk, all that, I'm pulling up on everybody and I'm fighting to the death. Nigga, you can't even handle your own wife without being a police ass nigga.
So when it all boils down at the end of the day, we have to realize that a lot of things that has been put out here has been lies. Okay, nobody never took care of me. Nobody never put me nowhere, put me in no car, no truck, no none of that. Okay, I do have receipts where a party reached out to the person that I'm buying my truck from and gave me the specific name. Okay, who made the phone call? Okay, also pictures was took as well. So it's a lot of things that people think that I may not know that they behind and they did, but I know. And I'm gonna allow you to show the proof or give you the recording so you can actually put them out here so people can hear other people was paid to do these things to me. And I ain't never paid nobody to do nothing to you. But you have constantly paid, made sure that people got fucked up information, put that shit out here on YouTube as well. Okay? I just want to make sure that we get that straight. And also about my son as well. Okay? Now, there will be a part 2 to this. Okay?
Queen Faith, what up?
What's going on?
Yeah, it's more to come, y'all.
What up? What up?
What up, John?
Yo, Faith. What up, Gears? Yo, Faith, remember how he lied on you about the stealing, about robbing your son's house?
Yeah.
You told him about that too? Because people were under the impression that that's still true.
Now, do you remember being on the phone? I was talking to you, John. I was talking to you
Yeah,
when my son came in the house. Could you tell them what my son said?
he said that was a bunch of bullshit. That they know the people that did it, and they was in the process of like getting it back, some shit like
Exactly.
that.
Actually, the person have already been arrested with a gray truck. Okay. So yes, I was talking to John at that particular time. My son came in the house, and I put my phone on speakerphone so John can actually hear him, and he can hear my son. John spoke to him. That part. Okay. That's why I
Yeah,
said there's other things coming out here that a lot of lies been told on face. Go ahead, John.
yeah, Fave. I'm sorry you had to deal with this cardboard dude and all the things he put you through and all these fake police reports and stuff. It's obvious. It's obvious he just want that old thing back, and he just mad because he can't get it. So now he just want to do everything possible to ruin your life because he can't move on. It's obvious. Everybody sees it.
Well, this is the thing about it that I don't understand. You understand what I'm saying? The divorce has been filed. Okay. I was being attacked of not signing some stuff. That's not true. I'm gonna present that as well. Okay. I didn't have to go sign the other papers due to the fact because I had an order of protection and I didn't want to be around him at all. Okay. So due to the fact I have that, I don't have to go sign it. That's why the other paper was in the documentation. Okay. And I present that as well. I actually was the first one that signed it. Okay. And I will show you the date on that. And then you came behind me, sir, and signed. Okay. So don't come out
Fake.
here making it seem like I just don't want to get noted. No, sign that shit. The fuck? I'm sorry. What you
Yo,
said, John?
the chat got a question for you. They said, is it true that JJ got his snowsuit stolen recently?
I don't know. I don't
All
watch it.
right.
To be honest with you, I don't give a
That was a
damn
good
what's
question,
going
Bam. That
on.
was a good one. That one was
Hey
on point.
Gears, hey Faith, hey John Frank.
Hey,
What up?
bam.
Hey Faith, I just came up here to tell you, you know what? I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you, and I am so glad you is done with that sorry motherfucker. And while he up here lying on these police reports and everything else, why you ain't lie to them people? Why you ain't tell the people the truth
Still
that you
on.
doxed me and put my information out for somebody to come cause bodily harm to me?
Mm.
Why you
I'm
telling
sorry you
all
had to
these
go through that,
motherfucking
Bam.
lies? And I'm so glad that you is finally. I mean, I'm not sure if it's everything's done and over with. Whatever it is, Faith. I'm just glad that that part of your life you can finally be free from, cause you
Right.
deserve so much better than that. And at the end of the day, this is what's really wrong with him, y'all. He's dying at a rapid pace. Somebody stole his fucking
Facts.
snowsuit. Somebody they repoed
Facts.
the cart.
The cart
And
took it.
motherfucking Zah Baby done ate all the fucking gummy bears. Cynthia's got a whole
Yup.
nother person growing out her fucking arm. Okay.
Oh shit.
And her husband
Za
is not
Za
really her
ate
husband.
Za.
That's her brother.
Za ate her
Okay. That's
husband.
what's wrong with them. That is the problem.
Lord.
Yo,
Oh
Bam. Oh
Lord.
wait, Faith, if you need a witness, Bam knows about him still on the carts from the cart mark.
I
You
called the
feel me?
people. I called the people, and the
Yeah.
people told me. I called the people online. They said he stole the cart from them.
They said they was missing like 18 carts.
I know
You
that's
feel me?
true.
That
He ain't
Man,
lying.
he was
Cause
about to
I
start
said
a
it was
part.
somebody named James Robinson, and he got the monster, and he went in the store, stole some stuff at the store, and them people said they had carts missing, and I said he stole them, and he drive them to work right across the street at the Captain D's.
he's shining balls up at spare time. That's all he
That
do, shine balls all day.
nigga
Shining
But
JJ
balls
I
up.
started.
am glad, Faith, that you got to finally tell your side of the truth. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I
Right.
just want to let you know I am proud of you, and I wish you nothing but the best. And I mean that with wholeheartedly. And Gears, thank you for being once again the MVP on the interview, getting the shit done, and letting the truth be out here again. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody in the chat chilling. No one saying no beef, no nothing. So this how it worked out all good.
Hey,
Know what I'm
hey,
saying?
Bam,
But
you telling me this nigga JJ started a cart dealership?
yes,
You telling
Gears.
me I can go put a down payment on a cart
Gears, and
and
listen,
drive it home
you
today?
can even get carts with spinners on them.
But
And he
Some of them
spent
is
Hell
more
time
no.
the
expensive
bitches.
than
He
the
armor
others.
all the tires and everything.
He got the
yeah,
one with the brakes and the one without the brakes.
Yes,
You feel me?
all gas, no brakes, and all brakes, no gas.
what about
And then he
car
got the
washes?
electric one.
What about
And
car
he got a
washes?
push start.
He do car washes. He do
Oh,
car
car
washes
washes.
and maintenance.
And he sell them
Shit,
all
if he
on
was smart,
Craigslist.
he ain't
Mm.
that smart, Gears, to have a cart mart
He
wash,
wants to
a
be like
cart
Straight
wash.
Drop. So instead of getting cars, he's getting carts.
Yeah.
Hell no.
And
He's
it's
like,
so
but these
funny that
carts
Patrick
make me
Brown
more
is
money.
it's funny to me. Patrick Brown didn't have to go to court, but 1869 did.
Yeah, 1869 was definitely the court bill.
Like he had to go to court, but Patrick Brown didn't have to go.
Stupid. That
I
nigga
don't get
stupid.
it.
Hey,
It's all
and I wanna say this real quick, right? Now I know we all of us got a history, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to say this, right? A lot of people was when it came to Faith and JJ breaking up and all this shit on YouTube playing out or whatever, a lot of people was saying that both of them the same and all that shit. So we shouldn't take neither side or none of that. I just want to say that is it should be evident to everybody that since Faith and JJ been apart, it should be evident to everybody who the problem really was
hmm
on
That's
some real
true.
Yeah,
shit.
Faith been chilling.
And who the better person has become.
hmm
Because I've actually myself in either behind the scenes or even on YouTube, I've seen Faith grow from this. I've seen her evolve from this. I've seen her sit back. I've seen her chill. I've seen her be patient. I've seen her watch. And I've seen her keep her fucking mouth closed. Something, me, honestly, Faith, I love you, but I never thought you'd be able to do it.
It was
Cause y'all
hard.
know Faith gonna say what the fuck she wanna say when she wanna say it. But she did that shit. She held that shit down and she waited patiently and she did her thing at the right time. And that's why I said I'm proud of her. People can call it, oh, bam, you kidding. No, I'm not. I'm telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was
Oh, it was
very,
hard for her. Trust me. I can tell y'all it
very,
was
very
hard.
hard. I'm talking about. I was in the background like I'm gonna come out here. Da, da, da. They were like,
I'm like,
no,
Faith,
Faith, don't
no.
do it. And
Yo,
I'm
Gears,
like,
hit
look,
him. Yo,
Hey,
Gears, hit him in the
so
chat.
y'all trying to tell me that on that whole police report, it was nothing on there about she lied on me about having HIV?
Wait,
Mm.
what? Say that again, Drop. Hey, Drop.
Hey everybody, hey
You,
everybody.
you got a lot
So
of. I think that's your background job. You got a lot of background noise, but I heard what you said. That's
hold
a
on,
good point.
Yeah,
ain't
That's a
that's
good
Drop.
nothing.
point.
Hold on, let me turn this down. Hold on.
Drop having a party over that bitch.
You would think that'd be the
Yeah.
main thing that he would have put on that
No,
motherfucker,
I ain't
right?
a party. It's just my headphones. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
hear you
yeah, you
now.
good.
All right. No, yeah, 'cause I'm wondering, like, why didn't he say that instead of saying lies? Why didn't he use the truth? Say, yo, she lied about me having HIV. Why didn't he use that? That's what
Talk your shit, Drop.
I don't get that. Instead of telling lies, and then the thing about it, Shannon Hill, he is content. He put his name on paperwork.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
oh, what
So
though? That's
let's
what
get
I'm saying.
it.
Like, Cynthia, you got to be really dumb to be riding that hard for JJ that you was willing to give up your husband name to put in this paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
See, you gotta understand that y'all made a good point on how everybody, how faith changed. You know what I mean? Well, had the best self control out of everybody, out of him. And JJ is the manipulator. He manipulates these women because listen, the people who is left is hate to say it, are they're slow. So
Very.
they're the last of they're slow. So he's manipulating them, and they think they're their family and cousin. He's using them sis. That's the attachment. That's the attachment. They
Exactly.
don't have nowhere else to get attached to. He manipulating off of that. He don't give a fuck about them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He don't give
their
a fuck about
time's
them.
coming. They'll be
Nah, they
next.
too no. Not really. They're too slow. You don't understand? Like, how can they fuck up what he got going on in the future?
Oh
They're
yeah,
slow.
because they are dumb as fuck. You're right.
There's nothing. You know what I mean? It's too slow. Nah, I don't think. No, I don't think they were going. They don't care. They don't care. Think
Like
about it. They just
he don't give
lied.
a fuck enough about them to even
Yo, Gears, check the private chat.
I think maybe the only person that he would really do any or have like is Cynthia.
And she's
Well,
easy to manipulate.
yeah, I got to understand that they've been connected since we've been separated. So ain't
They
no
were connected
telling
before y'all
they.
was separated.
Well, yeah, you're right about that, but ain't no telling what then transpired, what they done did together, or none of that. So they really can't come out here really telling on each other, cause all of them did some foul ass shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, all of them did some
Mm-hmm.
foul ass shit, but you had a good point. The question that you asked, you understand what I'm saying? So all this other type of shit and all these lies, why the
John Frank
truth didn't come
stupid.
out? You understand what I'm saying? Like real talk, that shit is bogus as fuck.
Y'all see that going on? We got some crabs and some shrimp and some shit going on. We're gonna be done in a little bit. You be back.
I see you drop.
Cooking
But
it
yeah,
up.
I just wanted to come out here. I have not even brought out the other paperwork as well.
Oh, I can't
Um,
wait.
I have a lot of paperwork that was done on me for is trying to get an order of protection on me for no reason. Like I'm having weapons and stalking and all that. I haven't present those. I think it
Faith,
was
let me ask you
five
something real
of
quick
those.
before I forget. Do you still have the video of him riding by your house?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
But it's other paperwork that was filed on me as well. Like I was threatening the individual life and with weapons and stuff like that.
You
I
never
never
did
did
that.
none of that. But I'm saying, y'all see this? Imagine what that paperwork looked like.
Oh yeah, I can
So,
only imagine.
yeah.
And
Um,
drop, don't you feel kind of I mean, I think it's kind of funny. And I don't mean to keep saying Patrick Brown, but that Patrick Brown didn't have to go to court, but 1869 did.
Oh yeah, that's slow. I don't see how people didn't get that. I mean, I think that's the only. See, I think that he knew that Shirley won't get this paperwork wherever she got it, where he knew she had it. That he because I thought he was gonna go harder with it after the court date. That why we didn't show up and all that other bullshit. But it's worse for them because we didn't say Shirley go press. And people can forget he did it first. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like Shirley was trying to get. He just this is all. You never know what he's capable of doing. You know what I mean? Or how he might luck up and get somebody fucked up. You know what I mean? It ain't about what it did not guilty. It's about the whole fact of going through the jail process and just the 4, 8, 10 hours missing from your life going to jail. You know what
Right.
I mean?
yeah, yeah.
I got
But you gotta
I got anxiety, so that shit ain't like you know what I mean. That shit ain't cool. The nicest person turns into an evil person when they go through certain conditions and shit.
hmm and but you gotta understand that individuals don't have nothing to lose either. Everybody else that he going against has things to lose: houses, cars, children, life, grandkids. You got
Only thing he
things
got,
that
only thing he got is these. That's all he care about is these. You know what I mean? That's all he care about. That's all he
You
care
can have
about.
that wrench back, Gears. There was a water bug in the chat, and I stepped on
Hey,
it.
Quee.
We good.
Quee said, did her husband speak on live? No, her husband wrote some fucking did he speak on live when he wrote that fucking that love letter?
That nigga said to me it's like a threat. He said leave us alone or other. I don't know. That shit was dangerous.
Cause
Everybody on that dangerous.
she deserves royalty.
Oh, you talking about
Mm-hmm.
when she had that nigga reading the script?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That shit was
Hey,
funny
but the thing about Cynthia, Cynthia's kind of intelligent. There's no right now that nigga understand that.
That shit was funny just the beginning.
we
Uh,
can't
Cynthia's
hear
uh,
what,
intelligent.
uh,
what's Rob
You
say.
you
We can't
fuck,
hear
had me
fuck
at
nothing.
JJ.
Cynthia's
They
intelligent.
got my husband name, JJ. They got his name.
Cynthia like the
Oh
smartest one
shit.
These
in the
trolls
special
is
ed class.
crazy.
That's what he mean by conduct. You know what I'm saying? She was the smart one in the special ed class type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Oh
so she wasn't
hell
smart, but she was
nah.
like she was like excelled over the other ones type shit.
It's funny
Oh
Hey,
trolls are getting
hell
blocked, and then the number
nah.
one troll comes. Never mind, shut up now. All right, I'm finna get down, babe. I just wanted to say that to you. Thank you for letting me up, Gears, John Frank. Drop y'all. Have a good night. I'll be in the chat.
All right, man.
All
All
right,
right.
thank you,
Damn,
Bam.
these evil ass trolls, yo. What the hell?
Okay, so Andre wanted to know.
Get
He
the
said, "I have a
YouTube.
question. So is he lying? So basically, yes, he did lie about Drop had to be in court. Drop didn't have to be in no court. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. And I want to say this too. Like Drop said, uh JJ got Faith locked up first. But another thing is when they went to court and the shit got dismissed, the nigga just made it seem like only Faith shit got dismissed when his shit that he put on her got dismissed as well.
Exactly. So we got to understand that when we went to court, it's supposed to have been in both of the cases supposed to have been heard by the same judge. Okay. So when we got there, we was in one room. Okay, and in the room that we was in, it was me prosecuting him. And then they had another courtroom where they had my case. So we had two totally different judges, which both of them should have been together. We had two totally different judges. Well, when they called my name, I'm too busy down at this courtroom. Okay, that's where they told us to be. And come to find out, they put a warrant out on me for not showing up in court in the second courtroom. So they had to move the case down to the second courtroom where he was actually prosecuting me in that courtroom. So when we got in the courtroom, the lady was like, "No, she is here. Take that out the system." So they had to take it out the system. And then when the judge called our name, he was like, "I see you got harassment on him. You got one on you. I'm just gonna dismiss both of them." Okay. And flew out the door. And I'm like, hold on, I need to get some paperwork stating that this coming off my record. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, go down there to, the bottom floor and, sign papers and it should come off both of y'all record within 30 days. And I said, okay. So when I immediately got sent a screenshot talking about, you know what I'm saying, drop and Carter left me out to dry. I'm like, what? No, that ain't what happened. Okay. Both of them got dismissed. Soon as he dismissed Styles, the judge went to lunch. Okay. That part. So I just want to make sure that was cleared up.
So the judge didn't even hear the evidence or nothing. Basically, he didn't have time.
He
Basically,
didn't. He didn't hear it, but you can always appeal it. That's why I said there's something else pending right now. Okay. And I will, get with y'all about that in the back scenes. Something else is pending. They never did say, hey, where the evidence at. That's what I was very upset about. Okay. So I didn't immediately go downstairs to get nothing sponged. I immediately went upstairs to the third floor where the DA office is at and told them that I disagree with it being dismissed because of what has happened. And I had evidence of the things that was done to me. So keep in mind, there's other things are pending too. I'm just not going to say it out here on social media.
Just wait on it. There's more.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would have
It
been
went
heated
differently
because
to me, but it was in two totally different courtrooms. So yeah, we had to leave from one courtroom and come to the other courtroom, and they had to take out the warrant. Like now, she been here, she's sitting right here, she's waiting to be called. The prosecutor came and talked to me and asked me what was going on. That he was waiting to talk to, I guess, his prosecutor, and they moved it from one courtroom to the next courtroom. So that's all happened. It ain't like he just won. No, both of the charges was dismissed from both parties.
right.
all right. I'm about to drop down, y'all. I like talking to y'all though.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Mm. All right, let me ask the chat. Y'all got any questions for Faith? Drop them in the chat right now. Drop them in the chat. Yeah, man. Yeah, I know he probably gonna have a response to this live. That's to be expected.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. We have the right of freedom of speech, and we can come out here and present this as well as he had presented his documentation and police report as well, attacking, constantly. But nobody never knew exactly what took place with me. So just like I said, if I was this person that did all these things that he's saying I'm doing, why were you chasing me? Okay? The whole time. I wasn't chasing you at all. Never will. Okay? So I just want to make sure we put that out there as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this too. After I found out what he had put in the police report to get you locked up, I would have mad as hell at the courts that they just dismissed it without hearing any evidence. Because, like you said, you can prove that the shit he put in the police report was lies.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the nigga, he could have got locked up for falsifying a police report,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which led to your false arrest. So, yeah,
Exactly.
it's a
That's
lot of
why
shit
I
that could have
said
been.
some things are being pended right now because this need to be proven. You understand what I'm saying? I should have never went to jail. For what reason? Especially when it comes to this police report. For what reason? So now I'm not agreeing with that. And I got some things that is pending and I'll let you know more about that uh years as well. There's more to come.
All right, we're gonna be looking forward to that for sure.
Mr.
Let me
Wanna have a
see.
question? I guess nobody had any questions. Okay.
She said, no question. I wish you peace and happiness in your future.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody. Like real talk, all the support, you know what I'm saying? Everything, kind words up under the videos, you know what I'm saying? So I wish everybody well. As well, I am and have moved on. I have other things that I'm doing to better myself and also my life. You understand what I'm saying? So I am at peace. And that's the best thing that could ever happen to me is to be at peace. Don't have to deal with no drama, no cussing, no fussing, no appointments, no, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to deal with nothing but, you know what I'm saying, my family. Okay. Um, Girls, whenever you have time, I need to do a part two so I can bring out the evidence where people were paid to do some things to me for no reason. Okay. So whenever you have time, you know what I'm saying, hit me up and let me know, hey, I got time and we can go on with that. But yes, people were paid and you ain't gonna imagine how much money it was. But hey, people do whatever they want to do, especially when you go into a person that's on ice. You didn't hear me.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
You went to a person that do ice, okay,
Damn.
running around here, okay, doing ice, and you're gonna hear her sister say it, okay? That's bad. That's desperate. That's anything that you can do to me to bring hurt, harm, and danger to me, you would do it. But
Mhm.
when it comes to me, I don't have time to waste my life to bring any hurt and danger to you. But you made time to try to bring hurt, harm, and danger to me to make me look like this person that you painted this picture of. That the person that took care of your ass, okay, that made sure you was healthy. You understand what I'm saying? Compared to the pictures out here now. Okay? Go back and look at the other pictures compared to the pictures out here now and see the difference. Okay? Big difference.
Mhm.
Okay? Big difference. So all the things that a person has portrayed out here is lies. And I don't like it. And I'm gonna prove myself and everybody else the truth. It's not bothering the individual because remember, the picture has already been painted of faith. I'm just gonna take the videos that was said and talked about me in and respond to them. That's it. I have
Rightfully
that
so.
right. I have that right. Like the lady said, you can come out here and you can speak. Freedom of speech. Okay? I'm just going to respond to these videos that has been put out here on multiple channels. I have a right to respond to them and also bring the receipts. And we will see who's been lying, who's been trying to manipulate people to make it seem like they has been done so wrongly. I don't understand that. But continue. I'm good. Thank you so much, Gears. If you have any more questions, anybody else have any more questions? Other than that,
Bam got a question, but I think you gonna hold off on this. She said, can he show negative HIV test results, and will that be showed in court? But
Bam, go to the corner. That's what I'm gonna say to you right now. Go to the corner. Go to the corner, Bam. Okay. I'm not answering none of that at all. Okay. None of it.
all right, Kui got a question. She said, so if the report was completely false, did Faye file a legal complaint against police and other citizens? They can be held liable for making a false arrest, which allows her monetary damages.
Exactly. Good question. Quick,
Yeah,
quick.
that
That's
is,
why I went to the DA office because I disagreed with the dismiss. Okay. In order to find out what's going on, you have to file paperwork. There you go, quick. That's why I said things are pending. It's not over. Okay? It's not. Now, when it comes to lies, falsely being, arrested for no reason. Okay? No, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So yeah, that's a good question.
yeah, that was a very good question.
There you go. And that's why I said paperwork. Hey, that's why I said things are pending. Okay? Investigation has to be taking place. And that's what's going on. So sometimes people think, hey, I ain't got to say nothing. I ain't got to come back out here. You don't. But I still have the right to speak on what has happened to me. And I'm not agreeing with it at all. So I have the right to file paperwork. Okay? Good question.
Yeah.
Very good question.
And another thing, as far as them lying in the police report, it's gonna be so easy to prove that you didn't get him fired from Volkswagen because he ain't been working there in years. And
So
it's
there's an
crazy that,
investigation going on with being fired because anytime investigation going on, the police have only thing they have to do is submit. You know, call them, submit, go up there and talk to them. Could you let me know when this person was fired? Was it any reason? Da 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 da. You know how they go.
yeah,
That's it, and it's gonna prove right there that that was a lie. Okay, on the other jobs, they was lying. Okay, nobody on here like harassing. Nobody did that to you. But it was okay for you to do it to me, my kids, my grandkids. Okay? It was fine. All y'all was laughing and joking and all that other type of shit over there. And y'all was the main one on this report attacking my kids and my grandkids along with him anytime that it was shared by the individuals.
yeah,
Think about it.
yep. Now I see why not only Edward hid all his videos, but I believe Cynthia hid her videos too. I can't speak to Zah, but
She
I know
did.
Cynthia,
She
she
did.
hid a lot of and deleted a lot of her little posts and shit too.
But it was too late because guess what? We had already got them. Every
Mm,
time they come out here and post something, they had already got them and sent to me. Bam, there you go, Faith. There you go. A lot of videos that she made, she took them down. They already got. Especially the one where we're talking about meet me on Brainy Road. We already got that. That was already done. Okay. All the videos that she did, Zai baby, she was stupid. She left hers up with one on with him being on the panel. Huh? And we got those too. Okay. A lot of videos that party had did, we got those as well. And the ones that he did over there or sent information or recordings or whatever the case may be over there to Rat Boy, we wind up getting them as well. Okay. So a lot of things they think that we don't have, we have them. That's why I'm ready. Okay. Don't make it seem like I've been on social media doing this and this to you when you never told them the truth about how you came out here and how many times y'all came out here. And the ones as witnesses was doing the dragging and bashing and dogging and all that other type of shit too. Don't take them down. We already got them. Okay? We already got them. I was ready. Okay? So yeah, a lot of videos went down, I think the day before court or 2 days before court. All of them took it down. Ain't no need to talk about no cleaning up, no what's name for 2023. No. We needed those, and we got those. Okay, so that wouldn't have did you no good by deleting them. They was deleted. Even if you hit the link, that mug was gone. Gears hear me.
Oh, they deleted, huh? They just
Yeah,
ain't even put it on private. They said that bitch gotta
deleted.
go.
Soon as you know, because you can get sent the link, and even though it's on private, sometimes you can still be able to see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hit that link, it was gone. This video is not available. Oh yeah, you too late. Okay. Shout out to the team though. Real talk.
All right, we got a couple more questions. LTG said, uh, does he have a driver license?
No.
Mm, that's crazy. You too damn old to be out here with no license still, man. Then
Mm-mm.
you going to other cities doing pull ups, little fake little stage pull ups and shit. Talking about you got Dracos in the back. Come on,
Mm-mm.
man.
Mm-mm.
That boy crazy.
Well, the
That
thing about
nigga.
it is, by him having an order of protection, he's not allowed to have any weapons at all.
Hey, you
Okay.
know what's crazy? All of a sudden, after you put that nigga out, all of a sudden now he got a Draco and shit.
No, guns I ain't never seen. Weapons I ain't never seen. What? I don't understand where all this come from, but okay, sometimes people come out here and pretend like they got this and that going on, and it ain't so. Okay, but anytime when it comes to the court, if you have any restrictions, okay, because there's paperwork where you can have some restrictions. And the thing about it is, I have an order of protection, and he is not allowed to have any weapons whatsoever for a whole year. Okay? Okay. So you can go from there with what a
Whole
person.
life is a lie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why I said it's more to come. I'm gonna react on the videos that you put out here. And I have every right to. And a lot of things that you have been saying is not true at all. At all.
Oh, my bad, Rocket. Hold on. Hold on, Rocket had a question. Let me scroll. Hold on. She Rocket said, who do meth?
I don't know nothing about that.
No, I think he talking about you said the person who was doing ice. Who was on ice.
Oh, well, I guess is that what they call it? I don't think I know. So sister told me ice. But
Yeah,
the
yeah,
person,
they call it different shit, different places. Some places just call it straight meth, but some people
oh, okay. So the person that was on the recording stating that I stole shoes and I smoked up 3,000. Come on, think about it, $3,000 worth of drugs in one day. I'd be smiling, motherfucker, dead. Some motherfucker in a coma if I did some shit like that. Okay, but that person, Whitney, that person is the one that told me that she was paid. It was rehearsed before he made a phone call, okay, to his allegedly sister, and that's how it got recorded. Okay, so she is the one that was supposed to be the witness, supposed to come out here and tell y'all that I did all this and that. You know what I'm saying? That person, and I still have that recording as well. Okay, I did allow her sister to hear it because Whitney actually be back and forth at her sister house. And when I heard let her sister hear it, she told me that she was gonna contact me when Whitney got home. So when Whitney came home 2 days later, she called me, asked me was I at home. I told her no. She said that she needed to talk with me, and I went to her house. Okay, and she showed me and told me everything. Her sister was very upset because just like I told her, that shit was put out here on YouTube by you. And that shit was fucked up. And she said that he already paid me. I already told you that, the party was trying to get in contact with me. He was trying to pay me to say this and that to you and all of that. Okay? So, yes, y'all will hear her tell everything that was being done to me in the background. And he wasn't the only one that was on that phone call as well. Okay, Cynthia was on that phone call as well. That was the person that he contacted. So she would be able to hear the shit that he rehearsed with her before the phone call was made. Oh, we're gonna get into it.
Mm.
We're gonna get into it. And you're gonna hear what her sister say. How the hell you gonna come around here and talk about her when you don't even know her and your ass running around here on ice? You're gonna hear her sister say that. Okay? So you went and got a person that's on ice to try to take me down. Okay? She don't even know anything about me. She one of these people that be walking around here and be selling, selling stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what she do. So she don't know anything about me. She never been in my presence to even say some foul shit that she said. Period. Buy stuff for her. You like garbage bags, you know what I'm saying? Little stuff and try to help buy here. Okay, get by before it's being in my presence, knowing anything about me. She don't know anything about me, and her sister gonna say it. You don't know nothing about her. All the volunteer work, all the things that she be doing, helping these kids and all that. How can you dare be on social media talking about this woman when you don't even know nothing about it? Because somebody was willing to pay you. Okay? You're gonna hear her say that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, her sister's definitely upset because just like I told her, I'm sorry, but she got some paperwork coming to her, and I don't want to send them to your address. Okay? So the best thing to do is let's just get this cleared up, and we need to clear it up now. Like I'm gonna clear up a lot of other stuff as well. Okay? So whenever you have time, let me know and we'll do a second live on that, and then we'll show other paperwork as well as these recordings from Whitney and also her sister. Okay, how she was paid.
Oh yeah, y'all stay tuned. We definitely got a part two coming up with some audio, with some recordings dropping, and like you said, some more receipts. All right.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So thank you so
Yeah.
much, girls, for having me on. You know what I'm saying? Let me, get my truth out or whatever the case may be. I just wanted to clear up a lot of things that has been said because I was not able to come out here and speak or talk on a lot of things. I will be addressing some things that people have been saying, talked about. I do have other recordings as well. Okay. And so, how many ever parts you want it to be, it's fine with me. Okay. I got a lot of shit. And I think it's time for us to really get into it. Okay. So we can understand exactly what has been said by that party against paperwork and the truth that I have. And we'll
Exactly.
see who been lying. Okay.
All right, we got one more question. Well, I think it's one
Okay.
more question. Mr. Warner said, "What was the rental house you showed on your wall?" Hey, I know a little something about that, but yeah, I, I don't know. I don't know if we want to, you know, that might be for part two. I don't know. I'm gonna let you answer that.
Yeah, that will have to be for part two, Mr. Water.
Yeah,
Okay.
y'all tune in to part two. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on whenever that's gonna go down too. So be watching my wall and all that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But just don't miss part two. You think part one was interesting? Wait till part two comes. Okay. We'll be able to see the difference between what was rented from the other party compared to what was rented by me. Okay. And how the living arrangement and all that. Stay tuned.
Yep. All right, and we got one more.
Okay.
LTG said, "Did you ever find out who Miss Minnie was?"
No, I did not. LTG. I really, to be honest with you, I did not. Uh, I'm not actually looking for her, but at the same time, I just hope that she find out the truth. Okay. I don't have an issue with whoever this person is. Okay. I don't have an issue with her. I have an issue with her knowing the truth. Okay. She needs to know the truth. Period. Okay. This is not something that you would wish on a man or you'll wish on a woman to be involved with anyone and someone's life may be in jeopardy. Okay. So like I said, I haven't found out who she is. I haven't been looking for her. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that she find out the truth and she wind up not being hurt from it as well as other women have been. Okay. That's the only thing that I hope when it comes to her. But no, I don't know who she is.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you on that. That ain't nothing to play around with. And
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
like
mm-mm.
you
I wouldn't wish
said,
that on nobody. That's especially when you're not being honest and telling a person, so you will give that person time to see if they want to accept that or not. You understand what I'm saying? So I just
exactly.
hope that she know the truth. Other than that, I don't care what goes on between both of them. I just want to make sure that she knows the truth and she don't wind up getting hurt just like other women. And it'll be important too. Y'all understand where I'm coming from when I say that.
All right. Uh, Mr. Warner said, did anybody ever come to court with him?
No.
It was just him.
Hmm. Nobody never came to court. None of the witnesses, nobody came to court. And no one came to court with me for my witnesses or anybody else. But I was offered people to come, but no, nobody came.
Terry said, Mr. Lonely.
But yeah. But I just wanted to let y'all know what went on and what happened. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. That bad, so I really have a problem with that door. So it's all good though. But I haven't been on YouTube because I really been getting, you know what I'm saying, doing what I need to do for myself. I have been, making sure I reach out to my sisters, let them know how I'm doing. They stay in contact, you know what I'm saying? They know what's going on as well. Other papers have been filed in another situation, that'll be on, I don't know, they may be on 3 times they get through doing the investigation. But I promise you that will stick. That's all I got to say about that. There's no proof that I have for that to stick. So yeah, we're gonna get into that all the way into it.
All right. Well, I don't think we got any more oh, wait. We got one more. Have you spoke to JJ Aunt anymore?
Mm-mm, I haven't. I have
Okay.
not. I have not spoken to his relatives, and from my understanding, he ain't spoke to my family or my family members, and I really want to keep it that way. Move on with your life, and I have moved on with mine. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring up my brotherhood, all that in your life. Just leave my family alone. We all good over here.
Mm,
Move on with your life, because I sure have moved on with mine. That's it. That's all. Okay.
I hear you on that one for sure.
Hmm.
Well, I think that's it. I appreciate you coming through and coming on my platform to speak your truth. And, and like I said, there will be a part two, so y'all stay tuned. I will keep y'all updated on whenever that's gonna go down. And
Okay.
shout out on some real shit. Shout out to Faith for standing up for herself. Oh
Right.
shit, we got Ann in the building. What's good, Ann?
Okay. And shout out to everybody in the building that came through, shared the link out or whatever the case may be. I appreciate you gears and everybody else as well. So if there's not any more questions, then I'm gonna jump down so I can eat. So we can eat dinner. We can stay. So we can eat dinner.
Yeah, I think that's all the questions. We ain't gonna drag this out too much longer. Um, Shout out to everybody who came through, everybody who been showing support. Y'all know I only went live 5 times all last year. That's crazy. On what? I only went live 5 times the entire 2022.
Wow. That's good compared to you girls, because you know be live all the
I
time.
don't be live like that, but I used to pull like at least one live a week or something like that, or every other week. So only 5 times. You know, I took the year off. Fuck it.
Right. Well, it's not too much interesting things is going on too much. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got lives and things that they trying to do to better their family and their life. So, you know,
Yeah,
when you separate yourself from YouTube, you find a lot of things that you could be doing. You lose a lot of time on here constantly all the time. You know what I'm saying? Some things need to be addressed, and I understand that, but not all the time. But you know, some people have time for that. I just don't. But I ain't down to nobody that does. If
yeah,
I
yeah,
you live, I'm share it. You know, if I see it, I'm gonna share it.
yeah.
But I got some things that I want to do in my life. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that we getting older, so there's some things that we may want to go see and enjoy. You know, when it come to our life, and that's what I'm on.
I hear you on that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Thank
We
you,
we
Gear,
had
so
our
much
we had
love.
our fun. It's time to time to switch it up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
A
But
little
damn,
bit.
motherfucker just gonna lay down and take anything.
You sure better know it.
Yeah.
You sure
Real
better know
shit.
that one. All right, then. Thank you so much, Gears.
All right. Appreciate you again, Faith. You
All
have a
right.
good night.
You too.
All right, y'all. That concludes the interview, if you want to call it that. Shout out to Faith. I think I might start going live, start bringing some content, some other shit. This year, like I said, whole 2022, I only went live 5 times. I wasn't really on the live shit. Um, yeah, I was chilling. I was living the life of a subscriber. You know what I'm saying? That shit gets stressful. Nah, not really. But yeah, that shit you gotta switch it up sometimes, like I said. But I might start going back live a little more frequently this year. Who knows? We'll see. But like I said, we definitely got a part two to this coming to bring some more shit. Hold on real quick. Let me switch back to the laptop. I'm gonna play a couple songs before we get out of here. Exactly, Dre. Shout out to the subscribers, man. Oh God. I had to live the life of a sub, you know what I'm saying, for you. I had to take a year off of being a channel holder, man. Everybody was like, man, where you going live? Where you going live? I'm like, man, I'm a subscriber. I don't go live. Hold on real quick. Let me switch this up. Oh, I'm done about to end it. Tripping. I don't know how to do it. Hold on.
Can y'all hear me? They won't let me kick this other one off. I don't know why. What I want to listen to? Y'all hear me? All right, bet. All right, yeah. Like I said, I'm just finna play a couple songs as I get up out of here. Shout out to Faith. Shout out to the whole community. Oh, I gotta share this shit. Hold on.
Getting lots of eye contact. I feel like this is going well. Just
Looking for something new to do? Deliver with DoorDash. You'll keep your own hours.
Hey, Jolo, we shoot.
YouTube TV. Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who will do them for you, so you can do not taxes.
Hey, do you ever walk into a room and completely forget why you're there?
Yeah, totally. Do you ever feel like
Investigators are still searching for the suspects from last night's double shooting that happened right here at the gas station behind me.
Once again, I'm locked in with TP. We finna make a hit.
We're told that success is